fellow Toastmasters, guests, good evening. Like you, Paula, I found her a couple of days ago, and knowing what to do in my project number 7. So, what is the best thing to do? Project number 7 is regarding research, and it needs both of visual aids. So I myself consider as the visual aids. So consider me as the visual aids, and that comprised with the shirt. Now, it's amazing how you stand up here and then you thought you know something, but now everything blows away. It's gone. So, but anyway, coming back to my speech, the title of my speech is Balikbayan. Balikbayan is a word, a Filipino word meaning coming home. But in this my speech, what I'm talking about is going to back to my culture, where I came from. Balikbayan, coming to my own self as a Filipino. Now, the Filipino is a word, is a masculine word. Anything that is word like all Filipino, mano is a masculine word, and then with a, like a Filipiniana, is a feminine word. That is something that is very unusual, but during those times, during the Spanish times, it is a macho country. The man rules. But the thing is that the country by itself is referred to as a mother country, so it refers to women. Filipiniana is a woman. So at this generation, the generation right now, they're more on an even scale, and sometimes the women overcomes the men. To give you an idea of what my speech entails, I will be talking about geography of the Philippines, the character of what a typical Filipino is, the dress. This one is a dress for a guy, which is Barong Tagalog, and the common characteristics of a Filipino. Now, let me start by just showing the map in this of our country, the Philippines. The Philippines is divided into 3 main islands. Luzon, which is the topmost part. Visaya is the broken part, and Mindanao. Most of the Tagalog people are in this part of the region, up there. The Philippines is named after King Philip II of Spain in the 15th century. King Philip, Philippines. But the thing is that a lot of us call us Filipinos, meaning the macho guy, M.O. Filipinos. Now, this country comprised of 7,100, more or less, count the figures, islands spread around. Now, I'd like to point out something. There are so many Filipinos in this country, in the United States. According to our consensus, now in the immigration consensus, there is roughly 4 million Filipinos in 2006. So you can imagine, at least one of you have met a Filipinos, right? One or two, I guess you might say that. But the thing about Filipinos is this: there is it is homogeneous. I mean, they're not concentrated on one particular space or one particular location, but they like the weather in Southern California. So most of the Filipino people that came over here stayed in Southern California. Now, the Filipinos, let me bring up three items which I think is very important. Number one, the character of a typical Filipinos. Number two, the dress. And number three is the language. Let me go back a little bit. Let's start with the language. Tagalog is the common language of the Tagalog people. And that is the national language in the country. Tagalog. Tagalog is the way to use the language is very easy. You can syllabicate it like saan, pupunta, pupunta. And you notice there is in a letter there is a consonant and a vowel. The vowel is from A, E, O, U. Normally it combines with a vowel and a consonant. It can be one vowel, one consonant, or it can be in between vowel, consonants, and a vowel, consonants, and vowel. No, I take that back. It could be vowel, consonants, or consonants, vowel, consonants. So that the way to pronounce, the way to use the language is you syllabicate it word by word, and that is not hard. It's almost similar to the Mexican Spanish or Spanish language, since our country has been under the Spain for 300 years. That is a lot of years, and so we have been affected by that. Now, let me go back to the characteristics. I will give you the good ones and the bad ones, and that is between us. The good ones are, the Filipinos are known for hospitality. They are great in hospitality. Really, one of the useful cases that you can go, if you're a visitor, they can offer the owner's bed to you, so that in other words, so you will be happy. Now the bad ones is that the mañana habit. The mañana, oh, let's do it later, and that takes a lot of things away from us, to being a good people or being industrious people. Now, since my time is getting closer, I'd like to make a conclusion right here. Okay. There is an old adage of Filipinos during the early years of generation. You cannot go where you're going unless you know where you came from. And believe me, that's where I'm doing right now. I'm trying to know where I came from so I know where I'm going to.